and found Springbank Organic, aged 20 years. Bottled in 2012. When first launched as a 7-year-old in 2000, the nose displayed some ungainly feints from where they tried to stretch the unique single run as far as they could. Here is proof that time deals with feints in no uncertain manner, and that the cask they filled the historic organic malt in was as good as they get. Roast blue mountain blended with a median Java sets the tone. And even the mountainous licorice and demerara appear dwarfed by the coffee. Ever sat down in the morning with the most sublime but heavy roast coffee, the finest natural molasses sugars, and beautifully crafted bread baked that morning, freshly toasted and groaning under salted butter? Absolutely goes into overdrive. The sugars are extraordinary and difficult to translate, as there is a crisscrossing of so many styles. Yet late barley juice filters through what appears to be hickory and licorice. The spices kiss rather than strike. This is wonderful, entirely typical of a Springbank hitting its optimum age between 20 and 25 years. The sun is a circle, the world is a sphere. The greatest fun in existence involves round objects either being kicked or struck by willow. Life, however we look at it, no matter how we try to force to be otherwise, is circular. So how fitting that the very last Scotch whisky to arrive behind the deadline time for this year's 2013 Whisky Bible happens to be the very first whisky I ever wrote about as a professional whisky writer, the first ever organic malt distilled. It was carried out by award-winning cheesemaker John Savage Onstredder, who hired Springbank Distillery to carry out his dream, and it arrived as I celebrate my 20 years as the world's first full-time whisky writer. What goes round comes round, and here it is again, re-released 20 years on, right? And he gives it 95 out of 100.